Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, I'm just here with Dawson Oliver. Hey Dawson, how are you, man? What are you working on?
Puzzle.
A puzzle? And what do you got there? You got a picture of the puzzle right there?
Uh-huh.
Because you look at the picture when you're doing the puzzle so you know where everything goes?
Yeah.
So you're starting with the end in mind, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Start with the end in mind, huh? So you got to know what your finished product's going to be before you finish. Awesome. Cool, man. Well, we're going to shoot a quick video for these guys. You coming up here? Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, hey, guys, I know you're all working on a puzzle of your own, create residual income more than your bills. And this message is going out for the people that were at our goal-setting event, and you said, hey, I want to make residual income more than my bills. Okay? And that's who we want to talk to tonight. Bottom line is, guys, there's some important things to understand that I think a few people are missing on. Here's the thing, guys. The building blocks of our business is one-on-ones, two-on-ones, travel parties. One-on-ones, two-on-ones, travel parties. Those got to be going on all the time. And a lot of you guys are doing a phenomenal job. One-on-ones, two-on-ones, travel party. But what you're missing is that see, when you show someone at a one-on-one and they get started, if that's the only step you ever take them to, if you never get them to a big meeting, they're never going to see the big picture. They're just not going to get the full picture from a one-on-one. So if I sign someone up at a one-on-one over the weekend, I have got to promote the heck out of the big meeting on Monday night or Tuesday night. I've got to get them there. I've got to edify someone. I've got to say, hey, you wait till you meet this girl, Angie Cuff, Tuesday night we're going down to the Mall of America at the canteen, and there's going to be hundreds of people there. We're going to have appetizers. We're going to have a big night out. We're going to have fun. It's got to be social, guys. You bring your people out, and afterwards you stick around. You have you splurge. You have a whole, buy them a beer. Get them an appetizer, some chips and salsa. But you're missing the boat with the social proof, with the big picture, if you're not getting your people to the big event, to the big shot meeting. And tonight, guys, most of our solid leaders were there tonight. It was the first big meeting of the new year. If you didn't know, we do big meetings on Tuesday nights where we got about 2 or 3 different organizations that are all marketing directors or above, all come together, the Minnesota groups. And we do a big meeting, and it's powerful, and you need your people at these events. If you got people signed up over the last week and a half, they needed to be at this meeting, and for them to be there, obviously you need to be there. So, again, this message is, I'm not telling them what to do. I'm just saying, hey, if you want success, the big meeting, look at what the successful people are doing. Let me tell you who's at every big meeting every Tuesday night. David Helgeson, the 24-year-old kid, made 6 figures last year. If you want what he has, listen real close. If you want what he has, you do what he does. You can get what he got. He was at the meeting, and I know he'll be there next Tuesday. And I know, see, here's the thing, guys. If you don't need the meeting needs you. In other words, if you're doing so great, things are just rocking and rolling for you, we need you at the meeting because you're an inspiration to everybody. They need your energy. Now, if you're like most people who are getting started and you're riding the roller coaster and you're going through the ups and downs of your business, you need the meeting. And it's a team thing, guys. The bottom line is, if you really want success here, the Tuesday night meetings, you just got to be plugging in. If you absolutely positively, if you have a job where you're making 50, 80 grand, that's a priority. That's a job that you're planning on keeping for a long time. And you can't be at those meetings, that's cool. If you've got something else going on that's, but that's the whole thing, guys. You got to make that decision is are you going to, make this thing a big priority in your life? Because if Tuesday nights is too tough for you, that's okay, but I wouldn't expect to make an income that's going to replace a full-time income, okay? So that's the first thing, guys. It's mostly for your people, guys. You got to get the understanding that they're not getting the big picture from you. I don't care if you make 100 grand a month. You show someone on a one-on-one, when they sign up, you need to get them to a big shot meeting as quickly as possible. You show someone on a one-on-one and they don't quite ready to pull the trigger, you bring them to a big shot meeting, you bring them to the big weekly meeting, you bring them to a live event. Wow, that's a high sign-up ratio. But you've got to promote that event immediately after they see it. Immediately, you've got to get them committed that they're coming to that big shot meeting, whichever the next one is, whether it's a Monday night one we do in New Brighton, whether it's the big one in the Mall of America. I mean, that's the one I'd get all my people to every week. I'd tell you what, I got a cousin who every year on the 4th of July, he says there's the same city, he'll be standing at the parade at the same time, at the same place every year. If you want to find him on the 4th of July, that's where he'll be. The way your mantra should be is every Tuesday night, wherever that big meeting's happening, you'll know that I'll be there, you know. So that's the first thing, guys. Second thing is this. It's come to my attention that, you know, some of you guys are working this business, you've got full-time careers, you're making good money, and this is part-time, and obviously keep doing what you're doing. But others of you are in jobs that, you know, they're $5 an hour, $10 an hour jobs, and they're like right in the middle of peak income earning hours, like 5 to 7. You know, here's what you want to do. You want to find a job that works around your business. You want to find a job that is, you know, how you doing, Big D? Good. You want to find a job that is, the highest paying job you can find, the best hours that work around your business. And again, 7 to 9 is peak income earning times in our business. So the bottom line is you want to find a job that works around that is also, you know, you want to get something possibly that pays more than $8 or $10 an hour. And it's not that hard to walk in and get a serving job where you can make $15 an hour. And you work, you know, Friday nights, you work Saturday nights, you do your travel parties during the daytimes on the weekends.
What is there?
What's that, bud?
What is there?
What's there? Winnie. Oh, sorry, man. I'm sitting on one of our top distributors there, Winnie the Pooh, man. So anyway, guys, you want to get a job that first off, you want to get a job. If you don't have a job, how the hell do you run your business? If you don't have a job, how do you pay for tools? How do you pay for training? How do you buy your new distributors dinner? How do you do anything? How do you put gas in your car? How do you even have a car if you don't have a job? So the first thing is you got to work your job to pay your bills. Your job's got to cover your bills, and preferably you have some extra every month because you're saving money in case your car breaks down, or you're saving money in case there's an opportunity. You know, bottom line is, guys, you got to work a job to pay your bills until your income replaces that. You know, you can't go around, people aren't going to be attracted to you if you're broke. You know, being broke is a very difficult state of mind to build this business from, okay? So you got to have a job, and then you got to look to get a better job that pays you more and works more around your business. You know, you got to be able to focus on what you're doing even when, you know, Winnie the Pooh's jumping around. So the bottom line is, guys, find a job, get it, you know, once you have a job, try and find a better one that pays you more for better hours that work around our business, and constantly evolve into, you know, because the other thing about a job is you're meeting new people when you're at a job, especially if you're in a serving position where you can make great money in a short amount of time, or bartending, or whatever you do. You got to figure something out. But for those of you that are just doing, you know, $8 and $10 an hour jobs that aren't your career, you know, if you're working one of those jobs and it's overlapping all the night briefings, then, you know, you got to lower your expectations, because if you're not bringing your people to those meetings, you're just not going to duplicate, okay? And then the last thing is this, guys. We've got an event going on this weekend with an RMD coming in to do basically a regional for us on Saturday. And I'm telling you, it all ties back into the job thing. You need to get registered for that. And if you don't have $20, guys, you're just not focused on life. You know, you're not focused on what needs to be done. You got to take the time to go register, and then you got to post on Facebook that says you're registered, because your team's going to do what you do. And if you haven't done that and you haven't told your people, hey, I'm registered, I'm going, they're not registered. And if your people aren't registered, I'm telling you, anyone who's gotten started between the last regional and now, if they're not there Saturday, there's almost no chance they're going to be here 30 days from now. So you've got a couple of days to get those people committed. You've got a couple of days to pack the house for a training right in your own backyard. And that's why tonight was so important. You needed to have all your new people there tonight so that we could get them excited again, relight their fire, get them signed up for Saturday, where we're going to give them the information that's going to make them bulletproof through momentum. We're going to raise their temperature up on Saturday to the point where they commit to momentum, which is what they need to do to get success. And, you know, if your people aren't plugging into the big events, and you're not promoting the trainings, and you're not, you know, if you haven't listened to Byron Schrag's New Currency of Freedom, it's get them in, and then you know, you got to get them in the find them circle, and then you move them to the training circle. Find them circle, training circle, find them circle, training circle. You get them in, you get them to training, you get them in, you get them to training, you get them in. Some of you guys are stopping at get them in. You're not even getting them to the next big event. So here's the deal, guys. Get registered for that event. Go online, follow the link, get in, get registered, and then post it online and say, hey, I'm coming, and then get on the phone, guys, and promote the hell out of tomorrow night. Wednesday night, we'll shoot out a text where we're going to be. Get your new people there, your people that have just signed up. Get everybody there. Promote it like it's the last meeting ever. tomorrow night and Thursday night, we pack the house. We pack the house on Saturday, and we blow this thing up in 2014, guys. But everyone's got to be committed to the team. You know, it's like Tuesday night, I wouldn't be doing a one-on-one. I'm at the big shot meeting, guys. I'm at the big shot meeting. I do my one-on-ones around that. My one-on-ones lead up to that. That's the big climax, and then we get to that point, and boom, and then we get to from another level. Now they're excited enough to go share the idea with some people, and we go show someone right away that night. But that's all I got, guys. Things are happening. This week is huge. You got to put the pedal to the metal, guys. Getting wealthy is not a spectator sport. You got to be down in the mud. You got to be in the arena. And, you know, you got to understand the puzzle, guys. You got to understand the pieces all fit together. And when you get all the pieces fit together, you make a real cool puzzle. Right, Big D? Say goodnight.